Hey sports fan, this is Steven Hill for JustMyPicks.com, and I'm bringing you a special Major League Baseball debate video. And today I'm going to be debating, should Barry Bonds and Roger Clemens be entered into the Hall of Fame? Both these guys have played spectacular careers. You look at steroids being a part of their careers also. When I look at the grand scheme of things, both these players were affected by steroids. It may have helped them in certain ways, but when it comes down to it, Roger Clemens, I'm going to start here. One of the greatest pitchers of all time. When I look at his career, when he was with the Red Sox, when he was with the Blue Jays, when he was with the Yankees for multiple stints, when he was with the Astros, you look at all the things he's done in his career, good, bad, or ugly. I'm looking at strictly what he did on the field. Roger Clemens was a true athlete who went out there and went at it. He was a competitor. He had some of the nastiest fastballs, some of the nastiest curveballs, and he went at it. A strong pitcher, very strong pitcher. Looking at some of his career where he just took and destroyed certain lineups that he faced in the playoffs, regular season. Some of those strikeout numbers that he has, it's just tremendous what he has done. Did he cheat perhaps and have steroids? Possibly, yes. That's probably for sure. But at the end of the day, I look at what he did before he got steroids. He was probably already a Hall of Fame pitcher. It's a lot because Roger Clemens is an icon. Even with all that bad stuff he's going through, I still see him as one of the top 10 pitchers all time. Good, bad, or ugly. I look at the steroid era as being a legit era in baseball because cheaters happen every year. It's never going to be every single person gets caught in a system. You have people that evade the system. You have people that cheat the system. You have some people that are dumb enough to get caught. But in the end of the day, you have to look at Roger Clemens and what he's done. You can't just exile a whole portion of baseball for about 10 to 15 years. That's almost impossible to do. It's just crazy, but I feel like he's a Hall of Famer. If I had a vote, I'd vote for Roger Clemens. His impact on the game, his impact on the culture, his impact on pitchers in general. A lot of these up-and-coming pitchers know who Roger Clemens is, know what he's done right, wrong, or indifferent, and still model themselves after him. And I feel like he's a Hall of Famer. When it comes to Barry Bonds was a bad dude in Pittsburgh way before he got to San Francisco. Looking at some of the highlights that he gave when he was an outfielder out there doing his thing, when he switched hit left and right, he could do damage at almost every part of the ballpark. He could hit the ball out. He could hit you singles. He could get doubles. He could get triples. He could do it all. With the shiny necklaces, the shiny chains and the earrings and the jerry curl. Barry Bonds is what I grew up watching. The skinny Barry Bonds. Now, when he got steroids, that head got fatter, that waist got bigger. He got stronger when he got to San Francisco, and he still put on a powerful show. When you look at some of those home runs he crushed, no question he had steroids in his system. But at the end of the day, like I said earlier, I'm refusing to exile a whole 10 to 15 years of baseball because someone wants to complain about cheating. Because a lot of people were cheating during that era, not just Barry Bonds and Roger Clemens, Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa. You have Rafael Palmeiro. You have some of the icons in the sport that cheated during that era. Just because players didn't get caught doesn't mean they didn't use, but I'm not saying every player used steroids during that era. But at the end of the day, I saw enough of Barry Bonds in Pittsburgh, what he continuously did to raise that franchise from the dead, and the Pittsburgh Pirates were a household name in the 90s. Not because of all the things they were doing before Barry got there, but once Barry got there, he elevated the game. He elevated the city. He elevated baseball in that state. So looking at the grand scheme of things, I'm looking at his career body of work, the steroid era, of course, I know he used steroids. I'm looking past that. I'm saying Barry Bonds is a surefire Hall of Famer, in my opinion. So is Roger Clemens. I'm interested to know what you guys feel. You see cheating in baseball. You see cheating in NFL. You see cheating in basketball. Cheaters are going to be everywhere. But I want to know, do you feel like these two guys are Hall of Famers? Leave your comments in the section below. Let us know what you feel. Your opinion is great. We like to hear you and other fans debate also, but I want to know, are they Hall of Famers? Yes or no, and your reason why. Check me out at JustMyPicks.com. You can also follow me on Twitter at JustMyPicksTV. You can also check me out on YouTube, YouTube.com/JustMyPicksTV. Thank you very much for subscribing. Please share our videos in your sports group. Thank you very much and enjoy your day.